Vienna, I love you. You smile and run into his arms. He picks you up and twirls you around. You giggle while screaming back, I love you, Jimina. The air is filled with love on their first wedding anniversary. Jimin is prominent businessman and white-collar mafia. Mayan is the sister of renowned mafia and a business tycoon Kim Seok-jin. They ensure your safety and never let you kidnap once, with Jin initially protecting you and now Jimin. Despite the challenges of belonging to a wealthy family, you lead a happy life, occasionally navigating your brother's decisions while maintaining a touch of stubbornness. This is for you. He smiles and you stretch your wrist to him. He chuckles and tie it for you, a diamond bracelet with his initials. Pretty. Thank you. Smile. You are most welcome, my wife. Oh, I didn't buy anything for you? No need. You already gave me your heart and that is enough. You smile and give him a cheek kiss. How about an ice cream? Jimin and you both reach to ice cream parlor. Wait here, let me bring for you. No need. You place your index finger on his lips. Shh. You run to the door. He chuckles, but you stop and run back to him. Jimin, I don't have money. Jimin started laughing and took out his black card and gave it to you. You run to the door again and enter inside. You hold the cups and come outside, showing him his cup. He smiles. But who knows that this day will change everything? A huge truck crashed in Jimin's car, making you shout his name, Jimin. But thankfully he is safe because the truck hit the backside of the car only to make a screech sound as the truck driver hits the brake pedal on time. You sigh, but a van stopped in front of you and 2 to 3 men stepped out and forcefully kidnapped you. You try to shout Jimin's name, but they cover your mouth. Jimin wasn't focused on you, but soon when the van left, his eyes diverted to your direction, finding you nowhere. He quickly took out his phone and called his guards to track your location. Jimin reached home and entered the AI room in the basement. AI, tell me, where is Mayan? Last time her mobile phone was detected on a street XXX. Any other info? The last time I tracked her with her bracelet near to Yongsangu, but now I can't track her as the jammers are everywhere. Jimin threw everything on the table and shouted at his guards, find her. After a while, where is Mayan? Jin enters and shouts at Jimin. You know Jimin that I never let her be kidnapped by anyone. Clears? I know Hyung. Sigh. Do you find any clue? Actually, the jammers are everywhere, so it's impossible to track her. Meanwhile, you woke up in a dark basement. You scream and ask for help, but it's of no use. As no one opens the door, a day went by. Jimin was about to gulp down the glass of black wine when Jin stopped him. Are you stupid? Stop drinking and find her. Sobs. I don't know where she is. I just can't able to live without her. Sobs. I'm also tensed and sad that she's been kidnapped for one day, but we have to find her. The door opened and you were shocked seeing a little girl. Hi, smile. My name is Nalbi. Who are you? Vian. Blink. Who are you? I am the daughter of my father. Giggle. You chuckle but become shocked as you realize something. What are you doing here? It's dangerous. My room is next to yours. You become more shocked. Why? Blink. After my mom left us, dad shifted me into that room. Said, I didn't like this room at first, but now I am habitual. Oh, I will help you in running away. How? For 2 days, dad is on a mission with his guards, so there are only 2 guards at the front door whom are sleeping right now. Giggles. I nod. Nalbi and you sneakingly walk towards the back door. You are about to run when, Nalbi, will you come with me? Nalbi becomes shocked. I promise that I take care of you more than your father and I help you to find your mom. Cry. My mom is no more. My dad killed her. Your eyes glisten and you hug Nalbi. Please come with me. Oh, okay, Unni. You smile and then you pick Nalbi in your arms, quietly sneak through the back door, and start running to the main road. You sigh heavily and put Nalbi down. Suddenly a car stops by and a muscular man steps out. He runs to you and the concern is all over written on his face. Mayan, what are you doing here? Who are you? Confused? I am Jungkook, Jin Hyung's friend. I know you, but I guess you don't know me. Jin Hyung and Jimin Hyung put a red alert for you in the whole mafia world. When a mafia declares that whoever finds his sister or wife will be awarded whatever he wants, or the person who kidnapped you will die mercilessly as a punishment. Shock. Jungkook, please come with me, please. Jungkook is about to guide you when he notices a little girl beside you standing holding your hand tightly. Who's she? Jin Hyung never told me that you have a daughter. She is not my daughter. She is Blink. You blink as you don't know the name of your kidnapper. Lee? Gulp. Jungkook knows that Park and Lee are the biggest rivals and he doesn't know how Jimin would react if he saw his enemy daughter. He smiled to Nelby, picked her up in his arms and made her sit in the back seat of his Rover. Do you find anything, AI? Furious. I found Mayan near Gangnam district. She is moving around like she is in a car. Give me the car details. Jimin sighs as AI takes time to find things, but he is happy at least he gets the information about you. A Range Rover, model 2023, color black, owned by Jeon Jungkook, age 25. Jimin frowns as he hears Jungkook's name. The car is here at your mentioned parking area. Jimin became shocked and quickly ran to his launch. Jin Hyung, she is here. Before Jin could understand anything, the door opens and you enter. Jimin smiles and hugs you. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Who kidnapped you? Tell me his name and He stops in the middle as his eyes glance towards a little girl. Who's she? She is Lee's daughter, the one who kidnapped me. Lee kidnapped you? Flown, that jerk. So what is she doing here? Jimin, Lee killed his wife and kept his daughter in a basement. She helped me to run away, so I am bringing her here. From now on, we will take care of her, okay? Smile. You smile as you know that Jimin always supports you, but he backs away a little, shattering all your hopes at once. I can't raise my enemy's daughter. Glare. Are you stupid? Scoff. What happened to you? She is just a child. Mayan, Jimin is right. You both are so heartless. Try to understand. No, I don't. Take her away. Burning in anger. Jimin, Mayan, no more discussion. She can't live here with us. Furious. You both are so heartless. I can't believe that you are my oppa. Glances at Jin. And I married you? Glances at Jimin. Please. You look at them with one last hope, but they both look away, indicating that they won't accept Nalbi. You sigh while all the time Nalbi hides behind you, crying silently, but you can feel her tears. You pick up your purse, which was kept on a coffee table, and take out a card from it. You hold Nalbi's hand and you both start walking toward the door. Where the hell do you think you are going, Mayan glares. If you left today and choose her, then don't come back to me again, angrily. Your steps halt and you start crying. You hold Nalbi's hand tightly and then walk out of the mansion. Jimin threw the vase in anger and left for his room. I am sorry, Uni. No, Nalbi, please don't be sorry. It's just me who is wrong and who thinks that I have chosen the right man to marry. But he is heartless. You look at the card and, will you please give me your phone? I have to make a call. Guard go to you and give you his phone. Time escapes. Soon after your call, a car stops and you both leave for Theung's house. Tae, your best friend from childhood. What happened, Vayana? Why are you crying? He embraces you tightly and gives his boxy smile to Nalbi. Wait here, Mayan. You go and change till now. I will cook ramen for you both. After a while eating ramen, you told Tae everything. If you want, I will keep Nalbi with me. I will adopt her. No, I already adopted her. And besides, I don't want to talk to Jin and Jimin. They are such a... Tae hugs you as you again start crying. Unni, I am sorry. Tae backs away and hugs Nalbi. Don't apologize and stay here. Smile. He puts Nalbi on the couch. Sleep. Good night, princess. Boxy smile. I wish that Jimin also accept her like you do. I did easily because I am not from a mafia world and don't know who the hell Lee is. But Mayana, you are in danger. Because first you run away and then bring his daughter with you. Sigh. Lee will be able to track you. 2 days later, with the help of Tae, you shifted to his friend Yoongi house. He easily let you live there and didn't ask for the rent as you also couldn't able to give him. Despite you bringing your debit card, it didn't have this much balance to give a deposit on a house, as after marriage you always use Jimin's card. You set the house and plopped on the couch. Unni, Begopa, I don't know how to cook. Gasp. What? Nalbi, sigh. I never cooked in my whole life. Looks down. So what did we eat today? Let's order. Smile. Claps. Pizza. You smile, forgetting that by freely using your debit card savings, you will soon be left without a single penny. As a wealthy girl, you have never bothered to check the balance before showcasing your extravagant and generous nature. As you giggle with Nalbi, the night passes and you both fall asleep unaware of what tomorrow morning's sun has in store for you. The next morning, you wake up and try to cook breakfast for yourself and Nalbi, but you never cooked in your entire life. That's why mistakenly the food gets burned and your fingers too. Soon after a minute, Nalbi woke up and come outside. Omo, Unni. She was shocked to see your hand. Sobs. Unni, what is this? Nothing, just get burned. You talked like my mom. Smile. Then call me Umma. Giggles. Umma. You smile and embrace her tightly, but your doorbell rings, diverting your attention. You get up and open the door, revealing two women in their 30s. Anyung, Bo, Anyung. Hi, I am Mrs. Cha, your neighbor. Smile, please come inside. They all followed you inside. Is she your daughter? You nod. Where is your husband? Gulp, you are just in your 20s and already have a daughter? My husband is in Seoul. Did he leave you? Your eyes listen a little and you don't think straight as the truth is he left you. Yeah, who are you to ask my mom? Where is my dad? Huh? Angrily. Today's generation is so disrespectful to their elders because their parents didn't teach them anything. It's not like this. Not parents, just mom, right? Please go, you are no one to disrespect us. Maybe that's why your husband abandoned you? Glares. Leave, let's go, refers to Cha. They both left and you kneeled crying loudly. Hugs you. Umma, please don't cry. You hug back Nalbi and stop crying because you don't want her to feel apologetic. Jin is in his meeting hearing his employee's idea, but his focus is on you. Only thinking because he knows that you grew up in a wealthy family, so you doesn't know how to live alone and learn to do any work, especially alone. As a brother of yours, he's been tensed about your condition. Dismissed. Everyone was shocked at his sudden dismissal, but left as per their boss commands. Jin pressed the telephone button, send my manager in. After a minute, manager entered and, yes sir, how may I help you? Checks Mayan's bank account and tell me the balance. A manager takes a while and then speaks. Just 5,000 won. Jin leans back in his chair and sigh. Increase 2 zeros on her balance. On the other hand, AI, show me her. I want to see her. She is inside her house. I can't able to access the inside cameras until now. Jimin hit his fist on the table in anger. Here, Master Jimin. He looks up and the screen shows you and Nalbi together walking down the streets to the nearby coffee shop. She doesn't know how to cook. She ordered a pizza last night, so she is happy without me. I have nothing to measure the love. Jimin sigh and tear drop from his eyes, but he quickly wipes them. Jimin eyes furrowed seeing you paying the bills from your card. Transfer 200 million won on her account, Palli. After 30 seconds, done. Jimin sat down on a chair and start looking at you. Umma, she diverts your attention to her because she can't be able to cut a croissant. You smile and cut it for her and then give her a bite. Say ah, giggles. She giggles and takes a bite. You both again start walking around when Nalbi sees a park. Umma, she points her finger at the park. Oh, so Nalbi wants to play, huh? Nalbi nods cutely. You hold Nalbi's hand and you both start running to the park. Once you both reach there, you help Nalbi on a swing and continually song her. Nalbi giggles joyfully, whereas Jimin smiles because he wants such a cute and a small family with you. His eyes become red seeing Nalbi. He knows that Nalbi is just a child, but as a mafia, his heart won't accept, and his eyes become red in anger. Once he hears what two middle-aged women say to you, you are busy swinging Nalbi when two middle-aged women walk toward you. Who is she? Point towards Nalbi. She is my daughter. Nalbi? Oh, so pretty. Thank you, Bo. But you are in your 20s, right? So this early? Eyebrow raised. You gulp as they both give you a pitiful look. You sigh and look down. So you are a single parent, right? You won't answer them. You hold Nalbi's hand and leave. Jimin saw you crossing the alley while sobbing silently. Jimin's eyes became dark as he saw you crying. He switched off the LED and sat back. He closes his eyes and thinks about you. He never let a single teardrop escape from your eyes. And for the past few days, he knows that you are crying, and knowingly or unknowingly, he is the reason behind it. Sir, don't you think you should visit? No. He stood up and set his coat and left. The next day, you woke up and decided to cook again as you don't compromise on Nalbi's health. As she is only 10 years old, Jimin again enters in an AI room. I want access to her house cameras now. I tried it the whole night and finally I succeeded. So here, you can watch her every move. Jimin sits watching you closely when he sees you reaching for the hot pot. He clenches his fist and stands up abruptly, causing the chair to fall. Unfortunately, you end up burning your hand. He closes his eyes in frustration, hitting his fist on the table. She is so stupid, Aish. He sighed and brushed his fingers on his hair in frustration. AI, tell me the exact location now. House number XX, XXX Street, Gangnam District, Seoul. Yunjin, you know what to do, right? Yunjin nodded and left. Good morning, Amma. Good morning. Smile. Today I want to eat pancakes. Pout. Sure, why not? You smile and show her the pancakes you cooked. Hua, amazed. She takes her first bite and shows you a thumbs up. Mashida. You smile and takes a bite too. Omo, it is delicious. I don't know if I can cook delicious meals like that. You can, Amma. You have a magic in your hands. Note, I guess it's from my oppa. Jinoppa? Smile. But soon you are saddened knowing that he never calls you or tries to talk to you. It's been a week, but your brother and husband didn't even call you or ask for your health. Amma, can we please go to park today? Pleading eyes. You come out of your thoughts and focus on Nalbi. Yes, sure, but at night, okay? Nalbi nodded happily. At night, you and Nalbi walk towards the park, playing Catch Me If You Can and filling the air with laughters. On the way back home, you decided to treat yourselves to some cotton candy. As you spot a group of boys, you instinctively hold Nalbi's hand tightly, hoping to pass by unnoticed. You manage to succeed, or so you thought, until one of them steps in front of you, causing you to gasp in surprise. Excuse me, please let us pass. Come with us, we will show you a shortcut. Smack. The other boys form a circle around you, and one of them forcefully grabs your hand, separating it from Nalbi's. Another man picks Nalbi up and takes her a little further away. Shh. Don't you dare make a sound or else I will harm her. Gesturing towards Nalbi, Nalbi nods, tears streaming down her face as she kneels on the ground. Nalbi, you try to move towards her but one man tightly grips your hand, preventing you from reaching her. You scream but they refuse to let go. Desperate, you struggle, causing one of the men to slap you harshly, resulting in a bleeding lip. Another man forcefully pulls you closer by your vest. Please release me, help me, someone. Tears start streaming down your face as you cry out for assistance. Luckily, Jimin happens to be nearby. He had come to your house but discovered you weren't there, prompting him to search for you. Anger fills his eyes as he witnesses the unfolding scene. He reaches for his gun instinctively but curses himself as he realizes he has forgotten it. Mayan, Jimin starts running towards you and the boys flee in fear. He holds you in his arms, concern etched on his face, and is about to call his guards to catch the boys when you faint, leaving Jimin shocked. Mayan, he gently picks you up, cradling you in his arms, but then hears Nalbi's sobbing voice. Realizing she is also in distress, he takes her hand, helps her stand up, and begins to guide her away from the scene. Nalbi continues to cry loudly, frightened by the scene as she is only 10 years old. Jimin brings you home and asks Yunjin to call the doctor. Jimin rubbed his temples and sat on the beside couch when his eyes landed on Nalbi sobbing. Stop crying, frustratedly. Yomma, stop crying, okay? Calm down. Your Yomma will be okay. Jimin was busy caressing Nalbi's back to calm her down when a doctor entered. Jimin put Nalbi down. Go and drink water, okay? She nods and runs to the kitchen. Hello, Mr. Park. Please give me a minute. Jimin nods and the doctor starts examining you. After 2 minutes, he turns towards Jimin. Mr. Park, your wife seems so stressed. She is not feeling well. She needs good care. Seems like she didn't sleep for the past few days. Sigh, she is tired. Jimin nods while his eyes show concern only. Doctor left. Nalbi runs to Jimin and holds his coat. Jimin kneels at Nalbi's height. Let Umma sleep. She didn't sleep for 3 days. She is always cry at night remembering you. Jimin smiles internally but is also sad knowing that he is the reason behind your health issues. Jimin nods and picks you up in his arms. He gently lays you in a bed and covers you with a duvet. Shh, let her sleep. Gaja. Jimin takes her towards the lounge. I am starving. Eyes widened. So, gulp. What do you want to eat? Noodles. Smile. Okay. Jimin folds his sleeves and strides to the kitchen. He cooks 2 packs of ramen. Jimin and Nalbi take a sit and start eating. Nalbi is about to take a bite but Jimin holds her hand. Yeah, first blow and then eat. It's too hot, concern. Nalbi blinks multiple times. Jimin sighs and starts feeding her. Jimin smiles feeling like he's a father feeding her little daughter. Later, Jimin and Nalbi slept on a couch while Nalbi slept on Jimin's chest. In the morning, Jimin wakes up. He wants to turn but he doesn't as Nalbi is sleeping on his stomach. Slowly, Nalbi wakes up. Nalbi quickly sits on Jimin's stomach and starts rubbing her eyes gently. Jimin groans. Good morning. Jimin holds his back and sighs. Umma. Nalbi is about to walk to you but Jimin holds her hand. Shh. Let her sleep. It's morning. Let her sleep. What do I call you? Jimin frowns. Appa? Oppa? Or Ajushi? Yeah. He becomes shocked as Nalbi is about to call him Ajushi. But he sighs and call me Appa. Smile hesitantly. Appa. Cutely. Jimin smiles. Meanwhile, you woke up and remembered what happened last night. Your eyes welled up in tears but suddenly you remember that the one who saved you was Jimin. Jimin? You quickly come out and become shocked seeing that Nalbi calls Jimin Appa. Nalbi? What are you doing here? Angrily. Refers to Jimin. You quickly hide Nalbi behind your back. Jimin sigh. Appa wants to ask for forgiveness. Blink. You blink and turn towards Jimin looking at him with a raised eyebrow. Why should I? Shrug. I didn't do anything wrong. You sigh mockingly and are about to leave when Jimin holds your hand. Whether I did wrong or not. I sigh. Ask for forgiveness as I am your husband and husband always says sorry first. Smile. You chuckle and hug him lightly hitting him on his chest. Sorry. You nod happily and look at him. He gives you a forehead kiss. Yes, excited. She starts running in excitement. Jimin and you giggle. Jimin nod. Smile. Let me cook. No need. Let's go out for a breakfast, then shopping and then lunch. Okay? Yes, excitedly. And also let's go park together? Yes, excitedly. Jimin chuckle. You 3 enter a cafe for breakfast. Everyone is so shocked seeing you with a handsome man. Who is he? Her husband. Any problems? Eyebrow raised. She shook her head in disbelief. Jimin smiles and gently places his right hand on your waist and holds Nalbi's hand from his left hand. Guide you both to the nearest table. You 3 eat together and giggles. Meanwhile, so this is all happened with her and you are telling me right now? He throws everything from his table in anger. Sir, I ask you to keep an eye on her and give her extra care. Sir, we did, but we just don't know. Then when she left for the park last night, we find her later and are about to help her. But Sir, Jimin shows up and saves her. Jin's eyes become soft and turn into a frown when the guard says that they saw Jimin with you. Jimin? Yes, he reached Gangnam district last night and saved her. I guess now Miss Ryan forgive him as they are together having breakfast right now in a cafe. Jin nods and signs the guard to left. Jin sat down in his seat while thinking deeply about you and Jimin. At shopping mall. So where do you wanna go? Kid side is there. Point towards left. Woman side is here. Point towards right. Choose one please. You both smile and point in different directions. Jimin eyes widen. Appa please. Jiminy please. You both ask him to go on a different side as per the choice. Yeah, don't irritate me. Let's get men's side first. You and Nalbi speak in unison. No. Nalbi starts going to the left side while you start walking towards the right side. Jimin frowns and becomes shocked. Yeah, he rubs his temple but he doesn't understand whom to follow. He looks here and there confused. He sighs and being a mafia, he signed his 2 bodyguards, one to follow you and the other one to follow Nalbi. He struts towards the men's sides. Time escapes. Jimin saw you and Nalbi together for about an hour, wiping his sweat. Now please let's go, pleading. No. Faster. After a while, I hate you both. You and Nalbi hug Jimin. I love you. Smile. I love you too. He gives you and Nalbi a cheek kiss. But what life decided for you, you never predict, as life has many chapters that need to unfold. Someone in her car. I need to find my daughter. Yes, ma'am, we will. I got information that she is currently living in an XXX street. You three reached home being all tired. You three plopped on the couch when the doorbell rings. Go and open the door. Me? Shocked. You glare at him and he quietly stands up, sighing heavily. He reaches the door and opens it, revealing a lady in her 30s. Who are you? Does Nalbi live here? You and Nalbi hear her Nalbi name and both tilt your heads to see who it is. When you become shocked seeing Nalbi run to the door and hug the lady. Jimin and you both glance at each other, but what makes your heart sink is Umma sobs. She picked Nalbi in her arms and started giving her kisses on her face. Your Umma missed you so much, honey. Sobs. Who are you? I am Jia, Wong's wife and Nalbi's mother. But Nalbi told me that you are no more. Gulp. Please come inside. Jimin holds your hand, understanding your closeness to Nalbi. Yes, he tried to kill me, but thankfully I am alive. I have been in a coma for a month, and when I become conscious, I start finding my daughter. And now, finally, I find her. You gulp and tears start streaming down your eyes. Thank you for taking care of my daughter. But from now on, she lives with me. But I am happy that our Nalbi finds her mom. No need to say thank you. Can I come to meet her? Sure, why not? Smile. Nalbi strides towards you and hugs you. You cry while embracing Nalbi in your arm. My wife was so attached to her. I understand. Soon Jia and Nalbi left, you sobbing while hugging Jimin. Shh, Mayana, please calm down. I miss her, Jimin. You should be happy that she met her mother, Mayan. You are saying this because you don't live with her. Mayana, I did. And to be honest, I felt like a father, and it's such a nice feeling. Smile, let's have a daughter. He keeps his hand on your mouth. Is this girl? I have an important meeting. We have to get back to Seoul right now. Bring me Nalbi then. But Jimin ignores you, wears his goggles and start walking towards the car. Yeah, Jimin. You quickly follow him. The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share and comment. And if you want to be the part of this illegal chims family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong.